Good morning. It is Monday, October 11th, 2021. I am back here for Daily Shakeup 401. Yes, you'll recall that we've now changed from Bed Talks to Daily Shakeup. Same content, different label. Today, I want to talk about the power of asking the right questions, better questions, but really the right questions. We all know that in leadership, that asking questions, the ability to ask good questions is really vital. It's a vital leadership skill, certainly in sales and business development and relationship building and in our personal relationships. So I want to put in the context a little story. A couple of weeks ago, I was traveling with my girlfriend and her son, who's 10, and we were flying out of the airport. And because I had booked his ticket, he got TSA pre-check. Now, flying out west, he thought that was the coolest thing ever. And by the way, I do too. But when we were flying back to Florida, the TSA line was closed. And that's frustrating because it's just so sweet. So we're going through the regular line. It wasn't too bad. And as we walked up, there was a TSA representative standing and directing traffic. So my girlfriend's son, again, he's 10, walked up to him and says, "Do you know why the TSA pre-check line was closed?" And the gentleman looks at him and says, "Yes," and says nothing else. And immediately I said, "Oh, I see what he's doing," because he answered his question, didn't he? Do you know why? And so after a pause, then the next question, let me just give you the exchange. Then the next question was, "Can you tell me why?" "Yes." Nothing. "Are you going to tell me?" "Yes." And I said to him, "You need to ask a better question." And he said, "Will you tell me why the line was closed?" And the TSA representative said, "Yes." This went on for a couple more questions. And I said, "Finally, Conrad, can I help you out here?" He goes, "Yes." And I looked at the gentleman. I said, "Would you please tell us why the line was closed?" And he immediately said, "We had a shortage of staff and we didn't have people to staff it." Now, Conrad's head was spinning. And it took him a minute to understand. He was asking the wrong questions because he was actually getting an answer to his questions, but he wasn't asking the right questions. We may say, well, that's an obvious example, but see, that happens every day in our interactions at work and at home, and even in our friendships. We're not asking the right question, and we get answers and we wonder why we're not getting the answers we want. Well, it's likely we're not asking the right questions. Think about that today as you start to ask your questions. That's it for today. Keep taking care of yourself and everyone around you. And by all means, stay connected.